It's Commit to Fit Army. It's your girl, Commit to Fit, coming to you today with another quick tip video, basically focused solely on meal prepping. I know you guys have mad questions, so if you're interested, stay tuned. Seen it before, some of our tip top fitness people posting their meal preps on Facebook or Instagram, and I know you've probably got question upon question. Why do we do it? How does it work? Why does it make you successful? So if you ask a meal prepper why they meal prep, they'll probably give you the quote from the great Alan Lincoln and say, failure to plan is planning to fail. What does that mean? So think about coming home from work, or for my college students coming home from school. On your way home, you're thinking about all the homework that you have to get done, or just the fact that you're completely and utterly tired. So you pass McDonald's and Wendy's and Taco Bell, and the best thing for you in your head is, let me stop at one of these fast food restaurants so that I can grab me something to eat, since I know for a fact that I'm not going to want to cook. Have no fear, I have the solution for you, and it's none other than meal prepping. So I get it, like jumping right into meal prepping can be overwhelming. It was for me as well. So I've come up with 10 foolproof steps to make sure that meal prepping is super duper easy for you all. Ready? Tip number 1, make a list of the things you like. It's probably the worst decision ever to choose meal prepping to be the time that you want to try something new. Keep in mind that when you're meal prepping for a certain amount of days. So the worst thing to do ever is to pick something and find out you don't like it, and now you're stuck eating it for 3 days just to make sure you don't waste food. Sit down when you have some time and write down everything that you enjoy eating. Make a grocery list. Do not, I repeat, do not go over to Publix or your Walmart or wherever you're doing your shopping empty-handed. I promise you, you will go out there and you will end up with things that you weren't even planning on getting. And that's the worst thing ever. So make a grocery list first. Figure out everything that you're going to need and make sure that you only purchase those things. Remember to stay away from any junk food, because the easiest way to remain eating healthy is to only have healthy food in your house. Tip number 3. One of the most common things that we see when it comes to people, and the reason why they meal prep is because they don't have a lot of time. With that understanding, something that's super, super beneficial is to get yourself a meal replacement shake. So this is the one that I use. It's Herbalife. As you guys know, I am a Herbalife distributor. I'm not going to force this on you like I said in my first video, but it is extremely beneficial. I drink one of these every morning because I don't have time at 5 o'clock in the morning to make myself a balanced breakfast. But I know that whenever I take one of these, I'm getting all of the essential nutrients that I need. So get yourself a meal replacement shake. It'll save you one meal that you won't have to meal prep for. Keep it simple. I don't know how many times I've ran into people that say they're trying to meal prep, and I ask them, what are they meal prepping? And they give me these amazing meals. I don't even meal prep like that. Those are meals that I stick to for just my weekends when I'm just eating it at one time. It's extremely difficult to have super difficult meals that you're trying to meal prep. At least starting off, do something simple. Get a protein, some type of veggie, and a grain. And that's great to start off with. Don't give yourself too much work. Remember, this is new for you. Number 5, I am all about making things easier. So here's a really good tip for when you're cooking. Cook everything together. Open up your oven, set your pans on top of each other, and make everything go at once. Honestly, you're going to stick it all in one tray anyway, so it's okay if some of those flavors mix and match. Believe it or not, sometimes it'll make your food taste amazing. And not to mention that it's going to save you a lot of time when it comes to your prep work. Tip number 6, life hack coming. So here's a little secret. I like to do boiled eggs as a protein-based snack. So we all know how long it takes for a boiled egg to boil. But my secret is I don't actually boil them on top of the stove anymore. I just stick them in a muffin pan, cook them on high for about 10 minutes on 350 degrees, take them out and flash freeze them in a bowl of cold water. You've got perfectly boiled eggs every single time. These and a lot of other tips and tricks are always online as well as on people's Instagrams. Try to find any shortcuts that you possibly can when it comes to meal prepping, and I'll try to make sure that I give you guys some other links and things so you can find some as well. The easier it is for you to meal prep, the more you'll be likely to do it. 7. Mason jar meals. So mason jars are my best friend. You can go to Costco, Walmart. They have them. They're super duper cheap. You guys have probably seen like mason jar salads. Stick the dressing at the bottom, all of your toppings you want to put on there, and then your lettuce at the top. You can kind of eat it, you shake it up, eat it out of the mason jar. There's a lot of other meals that you can do in mason jars. You can do like yogurt parfaits and things like that. They're super, super easy, and then of course they're easy to carry and travel with as well. So that's something that you totally want to invest in. It can be for a super quick and super easy meal whenever you need one. Number 8, mix it up. So one of my issues is that I need variety. There's 2 ways you can do this. So you can either cook 2 proteins at the beginning of your week and trade off between those proteins throughout the entire week. So let's say you're doing chicken and fish. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is chicken. Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday is your fish. What I do, because I'm not that decisive and I don't know what my other protein is that I want to eat, is I'll cook 1 protein and only make enough meals for 4 days, and then cook again a different protein and use that for the last part of the week. So on Sundays is my first meal prep, and for Sundays I'll cook for that Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then Wednesday night I meal prep again, and that's for my Thursday, Friday, Saturday meals as well. So that's something you can do as well. Either one of those is going to be beneficial for you because it's going to make sure that you keep getting that variety in your meals. Tip number 9. Food storage containers. So this is totally going to be pot calling and kettle black because I need to go out and purchase some more too.
Side note, don't know what happened. I recently moved, for those of you that don't know, and I'm feeling like a box just like sprouted legs and walked away because a bunch of my kitchen stuff went missing. So I just had to purchase like all new pots and pans, and I'm also going to have to go back and purchase all new Tupperware because it is like nowhere to be found. But anyways, that's what
I'm saying. Food storage containers are going to be your best friend, also known as Tupperware. It is like perfect. You can go on Amazon and like order the kinds that already have like the compartments in it, or you can just get the regular kind, like that are just like with the red tops and they're clear and they just have the open bottoms. Either way, whatever you decide to do, whatever works for you, just make sure you have something. That way you're able to take those meals with you. You never want to give yourself an excuse to not eat what you're supposed to be eating. So the easiest thing to do is to travel with that food. And the easiest way to travel with that food is to make sure that you have storage containers that you can actually travel with. Keep your eyes on the prize. No, but like seriously, like know why you're meal prepping. It should be because you want to reach your ultimate health goal. And with that understanding, know that meal prepping is not ordering takeout food and then sticking it in a Tupperware box. Like it's going to take some time. If you don't know how to cook, that's okay. This is the best time to learn. Start off with easy things, with recipes. Don't get out there and act like you your mama and be pinching and dashing and whatnot. No, find an easy recipe, follow it to a T, and I promise your food should come out just fine. Hey, you guys, just 10 quick tips for you guys to help you be the most successful meal preppers that you can possibly be. Remember, the most important thing is never give up, and remember that this is a journey. You will get better with time. Don't forget, if you haven't already, to please subscribe. I love subscribers, and I know that all of you guys are going to love this video and continue to follow me. I appreciate all of your support once again. And just thank you. And I'll see you guys next week.